Hola! I'm Mike, the backyard mechanic. I usually talk about car-related things, but today I will be going off script and go behind the scenes. You may have noticed when I moved my studio out of the garage that I've been holding my mic. Well, even if you didn't, one of my fans did.
Holding that microphone in front of you is very distracting. You should get one of those Hollywood boom stands.
I didn't think it was distracting. I thought it was channeling Bob Barker.
Who?
It did make it hard to juggle props. I shopped around a bit. You can get cheap boom stands, but these are small. I need a large overhead boom, and these are not in my price range. My first idea was just run a rope across the room and hang the mic from it. This seemed to be a solution at first. Pause. See this right here? I have the rope attached to a tiki idol that I bought in Hawaii. Yeah, the same one that Bobby and Peter found. I thought it was made out of wood, but it's a casting, and I broke it doing this dumb gag. That's Banjo. He's my spirit animal. Don't worry, he healed me and prevented bad luck. To cheer myself up, I was playing my favorite game when I was suddenly struck by inspiration. I'm gonna build a boom stand! Putting on a gray driving shirt, I jumped into my car, backed out of my driveway, and headed to Lowe's Home Improvement. I went to the wood aisle and found 3 perfect 2x2s already laying on the floor. I picked them up and threw them in the car. I left quickly before the Lowe's home security found out that I didn't pay for them. Once safe at home, I unloaded the wood into the garage. This table where I had been storing a bunch of crap turned out to be a saw. That'll come in handy. I cut the main 2 pieces, the legs, and 2 braces. Then cut 1 more brace for the top. Ensuring the pieces are square, I held things in place with my nail weapon. I threw the apparatus onto the saw and used a clamp to hold it. Because I let the battery die in my ancient cordless drill, I pulled out my even more ancient corded drill. I drilled all the holes on the bottom to accommodate 2.5-inch screws. I countersunk them so the screws wouldn't drag on the floor, then screwed the screws. I repeated the process for one side, then the other. I moved the apparatus to my work table because it made more sense than using a saw as a table, and attached the upper support with my nail weapon. I drilled and countersunk the holes and screwed the screws. And as simple as that, we have a boom stand. I brought it in from the garage and put it in my office studio. Backyard Mechanic Jr. and Backyard Mechanic Kitty approved. What color am I painting the boom? Caliper red. I put on old clothes and shoes and used gloves. I have hair protection and a face shield. I'm in the backyard instead of the garage getting overspray all over the Mustang. I learned my lesson from the caliper fiasco. Don't forget you're wearing a shield when you spit. After wiping the spit off of my face shield, I let the apparatus dry for a few hours. I brought it back into the office and put it in position. It seems to be leaning a little bit. I cut some MDF into small pieces on the table saw. I had a piece of 2x2 already cut to size, and I attached the MDF with my smaller nail weapon. Here is the resulting gadget that will keep the boom stand straight. And here is the drawing that inspired it. The gadget is propped between the boom stand and the desk. I don't want it permanently attached, or it would be too difficult to move the boom. Now it is straight and level. All I need is something to hang the microphone from. Fortunately, I have some rope handy in the garage, and it already has a loop tied in it. I attached the rope to the boom stand and hoisted it up. After some consideration, I decided that the rope wasn't quite right for this task. It reminds me that waiting for viewers to like my videos leaves me hanging. But not literally. Like this video. I found some smaller rope and tied a loop in that. And in case you're wondering, yes, that is the only knot I know how to tie. This rope seems more appropriate and attaches to the mic nicely. Look, Ma, no hands. A homemade boom stand that keeps my hands free and the mic out of the frame, and all for $10. Oh, and hey, my fan is back online. Hey, fan, did you like how I implemented your idea?
Eh.
Thanks, fan. I hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes episode. Next time I'll be back with more car related content. How to fix your catalytic converter. If that sounds interesting to you, you might think about hitting that subscribe button. In the meantime, you can watch how to make a serious mess of yourself painting your calipers. Why did I think this would work?